improve your credit.
Sheesh.
Guys,
Yo, I made a song, man, last year.
okay.
Credit score on sheesh. That shit was fire, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm a high value man. Woo! AP 100 bands. Sheesh. Credit score on sheesh. Woo! But bitches on the leash.
Oh,
that shit is trash, bro. Thank God you got a good credit score because your rap career would go nowhere, nigga. Yeah. That's the only reason you can make trash music like that, so you got a good credit score. Anyway, yo, guys, improve your credit.
Yeah.
This is non-fucking negotiable. One more time for you fucking people out there. Like, improve your fucking credit. This is non-negotiable. If you want to live in the United States, Canada, Sweden, any first world country, okay, and you actually want to build wealth, you must have good fucking credit, okay? There's a reason why 95% of millionaires make their money in real estate. What do you need to get real estate? You need good fucking credit. If you don't have good credit, you know what you're going to be relegated to? You're going to have to go ahead and either get loans that have shitty interest rates, okay, have terrible terms, or you're going to be stuck buying stocks and cryptocurrency only. All right. And here's the thing with stocks and cryptocurrency. I have no issue with the stock market. I have no issue with cryptocurrency. As you guys know, I'm in crypto pretty heavily myself. I got a 6-figure crypto portfolio. But here's the thing. I'll tell you how this. Most of my money is 1,000% in real estate. And then I can sleep well at night because I know that the real estate market is not nearly as volatile as the crypto market. A lot of you guys have 90% of your money in crypto. I don't know how y'all go to sleep at night. Your buttholes are probably constantly squenched. It is wild, okay? But if you have crappy credit, that is what you are forced to invest in. You have to get into stocks. You have to get into crypto. Let me give you guys a cold, hard reality here. I talked about this on FedIt. I'm going to say it one more time for y'all. If I go to Bank of America tomorrow and I say, I want $10,000 to buy stock in your business, in your bank, you know what they're going to tell me? They're going to say, nope. But if I go to Bank of America and I say, I want $100,000 to buy a house, you know what they're going to tell me? They will give me a loan to buy a home, but they will not give me a loan to buy stock in their own goddamn bank. What does that tell you? What does that tell you guys? That tells you everything you need to know. Hard assets are gained through good credit. Okay? Here's the thing. We've done podcasts on this before. I tell you, I'll be diversified, be in every single realm. Have precious metals, have stocks, have index funds, have cryptocurrency, have real estate. All right? But you want most of your money, and watch the episode that we did with George Gammon, Robert Kiyosaki, and Ken McElroy. All multimillionaires. Most of them made their money in real estate. Okay? We talked about how to split up your portfolio, but you definitely want something that pays you some kind of dividend. What asset class is going to pay you back a dividend, give you a tax benefit, appreciate over time, and also give you a bunch of other perks and benefits that other asset classes aren't going to give you? Real estate's the only one, really.
Facts.
Realistically speaking, real estate's the only one. You ain't going to get no tax benefit, really, from stocks and crypto. You're just not. And it's not going to pay you the same level as a tenant paying you rent. And it's not going to appreciate over time consistently like real estate will. All the houses I bought in Miami are all $100,000 up plus. I can do a cash out refinance at any time, pull money out, tax free, and go buy another house.
That's facts.
Guys, you must have good credit, man. Not just for buying real estate and gaining and buying assets, but I want you guys to have choice and options. Okay? If your credit sucks, it limits you significantly as to what you can invest in. Okay? Again, this is not me shitting on cryptocurrency. This is not me shitting on stock market. But look at the past year. All you crypto and stock guys, y'all are probably crying right now because you guys had all your money tied up in stocks and cryptocurrencies and index funds.
It's tough.
Terrible. But the real estate market has been pretty damn good. Okay? The interest rates keep going up. It's not that bad for me because the interest rates go up. People can't afford to buy a home. That's good for me. What do people do when they can't buy a home? They have to rent. So I win regardless. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty of real estate. It can stand the worst of times because I'm not looking to sell. All right? If you buy and hold the real estate, you're going to be good 90% of the time. Yeah. Even if the market crashes, it don't matter. Are you going to sell? Then who cares what the house is worth? Who cares? Unless you're going to do a cash out refi or sell, it doesn't matter.
People might, for example, not buy crypto, not buy stocks, but they they need a place to stay. So real estate will always be there no matter what.
Guys,
It's true.
I want you guys to have choice, just like it comes with women, right? I tell you, I make money, get in shape, become the best version of yourself. So you have more options with women. I want you guys to have good credit. So you have more options with different asset classes that you can play with. Okay. If you have crappy credit, you will be stuck investing into asset classes that are more volatile. Hence, you will never be sure where the hell your money is going, if it's appreciating, if it's depreciating, etc. And if you guys watched any of the stock market charts for 2022 in crypto, y'all saw everybody lose a bunch of money. There were people in Miami jumping off their fucking balconies because Ethereum went down to $1,000, guys. I don't want you being one of these guys.
Yeah.
Having all your money tied up in volatile markets.
And you can have a regular job, get a property, and offset your taxes so you save money. So, for example, you'd be taxed at a higher rate, but some property, you cut out almost like a third or a fourth. So my thing is like, guys, at least on some level, have some real estate in your portfolio.
You know what? Fuck this shit. I haven't told this story. I'm going to tell y'all this story. I need just so you guys understand the importance of having your credit on point. Guys. Thanks, Chris. Last year, I made over $1 million. Okay. When I worked for the government, I made about $120,000. Okay. When I worked for the government, I paid around $30,000 to $40,000 a year in taxes. All right. I made over $1 million last year. I paid right around $30,000 to $40,000 in taxes, making 10x the money legally. Why? Because I had real estate. I bought 7 properties. I was able to use depreciation. I was able to use cost segregation. I was able to write off my business expenses because I spent quite a bit of money on expenses. I made 10x the money, but I paid the same amount of taxes. Warren Buffett talks about this, how he pays less in taxes than his secretary, and he's a multi-billionaire. Guys, that's when I had that fucking eureka moment. Holy! This is how the wealthy stay wealthy. They buy assets that lower their tax liability. They have different strategies to lower their tax liability, whether it's cost segregation, appreciation, running off losses, business expenses. I was able to use all of these different tax strategies, right, to lower my earned income, which did what? Lower my taxes. So I paid pretty much the same amount of taxes, guys, making $1 million a year as I did making $120,000 per year. This is why they want to keep you a fucking slave. A lot of you guys pay more taxes than multimillionaires. That's why they want to keep you at a job. That's why they want to give you an hourly rate. That's why they want you to have a boss. That's why they want you to clock in 40 hours per week. They don't want you to be entrepreneurs. They don't want you to be real estate investors, because when you're an entrepreneur or you're a real estate investor, guess what you fucking do? You are the backbone of the U.S. economy. When you're the backbone of the U.S. economy, they incentivize you to go ahead and take more risk and make money and employ people and house people. When you do these things, guess what happens? Something magical happens. You pay less fucking taxes, okay? But they don't want you to know that. The reason why they don't want you to know that is because they want to keep you a fucking slave. They want to keep you in the matrix. They want to keep you watching people like Hassan Lobby and fucking Ethan Klein, all these other jerks. They don't want you to watch guys like me, Andrew Tate, that tell y'all you need to be on your own. I'm not telling you guys not to have a job to get yourself started, but at some point, if you really want to reap the benefits of making money and saving your money and not paying taxes or avoiding taxes legally, of course, minimizing your tax liability, being an entrepreneur and having real estate is the best fucking way to do it. The United States is built upon small businesses, okay? That is how the United States has been successful for all these years. Capitalism, entrepreneurship, owning real estate. Those 3 things will lower your tax liability. They will not teach you this in school. They will not teach you this in university. You go to a great business school, they still won't teach you this shit, because this is the sauce. This is how the rich stay rich. This is how the wealthy get wealthier. This is how the poor people stay fucking poor. You work a regular job, you pay a whole bunch of taxes, while the rich go ahead and buy more real estate, pay no taxes, and make a lot more money than you. And they're looking at you like, this is why I want you guys to have good credit, so you can leverage fucking real estate so you pay less goddamn taxes. They're not going to teach you this in school, guys. They're not. I made $1 million last year, and I paid just as many taxes as I did when I was a federal agent making $120,000 per year. That's the cold, hard truth. That is why Trump, that is why Robert Kiyosaki, Ken McElroy, these guys barely pay taxes, but they are billionaires. There's the sauce for y'all, man.
All right, W sauce right there, man. Regarding credit, I guess I would just say, just to add on to what Myron said earlier. So in this case, guys, credit right now is very important. It's paramount because we live in a credit society. And off rip, you say you want to get a job, you want to get a property, you want to actually get insurance, stuff like that. What are they going to do? Look at your credit file. And if you can't pay back a loans, they don't trust you to even give you these type of benefits. So off rip credit will affect your life no matter what. However, credit itself, right, can give you a lifestyle, which I believe you may want for yourself as a guy, which is, for example, you want to travel, you want a nice car, you want a nice home to invest in, you want things in your life. Now, you may not have the money up front, but with a good credit score, you can get the best rates, the best loans, and as well get approved for things that you never thought possible. So guys, you've seen the cars, you've seen the lifestyle, you've seen me go, have these things, and it's like, my credit allowed me to do this because off rip, I said, you know what, when I get to America, what do I want to do? I need good credit, I need my money on point, and I need to have myself some goals to follow. So with the money on point, with the goals to follow, and with the credit, you're unstoppable because now you can get whatever you want at a good rate and a good price. So guys, regarding credit itself, first thing you got to figure out is what's your credit score. I recommend creditkarma.com. You go on there, look at your score. It's not as accurate as it should be, but it's very close to what it should be from the FICO score rules. But my thing is like, look at your score, see what it is. I know it hurts to see what it is, but once you know what it is, you can actually improve it. Once that's done, you find out what the score is. Okay, cool. Pay off your pending debts that you didn't pay off or you forgot about, and then your score should go up. But a lot of you guys incur debt. You get a credit card, you go crazy at the mall, you go flex on girls, and then damn, I'm broke, I'm in debt, but you caused it yourself. So reverse that, fix the problem, know what your score is, and then work on that as well. Now, with the actual purpose credit score, what can you get? So my aunt would always tell me, hey, Walter, you're coming to America, credits are important. And they bought houses multiple times, they bought properties, they've bought a bunch of stuff with credit, and they travel for free every single year. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you want to travel, you want to have fun, you want to invest in your money, you need credit. So just put it in order, put it in one of your checklists for this year, work on credit, and watch what happens with your future. And regarding credit itself, regarding cards, and also as well, what you can do, guys, I know people out there that have credit cards, they literally just swipe on daily expenses, and their travel is free, food is free. It's kind of like they spend money that they're going to spend anyway, and they get free benefits. Why don't you? You're using a debit card for what? So that's all I got to say, man.
If you use a debit card, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You really are stupid if you're using debit cards.
Dude, that was me for a large portion.
Or using cash, stupid.
Exactly. Until I figured out, yo, I can get points for this shit. And you told me that too as well. So
yeah,
it's very important, guys.